welcome to a live stream, a very tiresome live stream. I had to sleep uh, early in the morning with a migraine. It was so bad. It was so bad. So, anyways, my tablet has so much dust. It's just so in. My entire room has so much dust. Wow. So, oh look, we're gonna get a trailer for the Mario movie, which I totally forgot about until recently. It's so strange to actually get a Mario movie. I know there was once a Mario movie that did terrible, but I never really cared, you know? So I wonder how it will be, because this has a lot of famous actors and actresses. So let's just see how they do it. Will it be on theater? That's the main question. If it is, then I won't mind checking it out. Because let's face it, um, sometimes the best movies are always the silliest movies ever. The movies you will never think of watching on cinema. Those are the movies. Okay, um, so, anyways, I hope you all had a fantastic. What day today is? Hope you all had a fantastic Tuesday. So, yesterday felt like Wednesday for some reason. I don't even know why. Okay, let's make a post. Let's make a post. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Let me check my previous post. Oh, okay. So, there was this one image of her that was very naughty. I was gonna take a screenshot of that, but thank goodness I didn't, because I don't know how YouTube works with the posts, because when it comes to videos, they can barely sense what is nudity. They can barely sense that. That's the worst part. You know, I've been on this rant for a couple of times. Um, YouTube doesn't know how to sense nudity. I don't understand why. I don't understand why, because it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense, you know. And then there's a whole lot of shenanigans they do. Anyways, enough about that. Let's just check up this. So, this is the most interesting news ever. Why? Why did you have to do this? You know, for me, this is just so embarrassing. The fact that they actually did this is just so sad. You know, not only do we have a spin off series with a race swapped Velma, we now have this. It's a movie. I'm so sick and tired of these people trying so hard to pander to SJWs, because at this point, it's just so frustrating. Don't they ever get tired of this back and forth? Don't they ever get tired of it? No, they don't. It seems that they like the drama. Once you're in power, you can do whatever you want, and there's barely repercussions, you know? That's the saddest part. I'm not going to dive much into this article, but you can check it out from Bounding into Comics. It's just sad to see what they've done. Such an interesting character. Anyways, I'm just kind of annoyed about that. It's not the end of the world, I know, but still, for crying out loud, why they are so obsessed with these type of stuff, you know? Why? Okay, yes, some comedy. I never watched that much of VeggieTales, so I'm not so knowledgeable on that. I'm so tired. Not as tired as I was yesterday. That's to be real. Oh, right, right. I forgot to check something out. I forgot to check something out. The Ripperverse. The Ripperverse is live, and honestly, it's amazing to see how many people got their comics. It's amazing. There's also a lot of people that are salty about this. They are so salty. They're angry. It's like, and why are you mad? I mean, I thought your DC comics and your Marvel comics were doing well. Oh, turns out they weren't, huh? So, a lot of people are having fun with their comics. They even got the concept book. Oh, that's amazing. So far, I've only seen people unbox comics. I've never seen them, unbox anything else? So that's kind of interesting. Oh, yeah. The funny thing about these SJWs is that they move the goalpost. They love moving goalposts. Every time they move the goalpost. Every time. Every time they move the goalpost. So let's just say you want to achieve something and you achieve it and they can't really load that in their brain. So what they will do is change the goalpost. First they'll say, "Oh, I don't think you can do it." And then when you do it, they'll say, "Oh, I don't think you can do better." They say stuff like that, trying to put you down. You shouldn't let their words hurt you because these people are hurt themselves. They have a lot of problems up in their head and they need help, you know? This is amazing. This is so much love for the Riververse. That's amazing. Let's check out the website. Let's check out the website. Okay. I'm sorry if it's so dark. I really apologize. This is how I can actually record. Okay. As you can see, the campaign is done, but you can actually purchase stuff. I wonder when the next campaign is going to be about. We have a Yara shirt. Yara. I wonder how many people got the shirts. I wonder who got ISOM cover C. I wonder who got ISOM cover C. Um, Obviously people who paid later, because cover A and B are gone, literally gone. So I feel like they're shipping out cover A first, then cover B, then they're gonna ship cover C. This is amazing. This is truly amazing. I really like this. Um, okay, so we have fan art, which is amazing. Okay, so okay, so estimate ship date for all items, November 2022. Basically, I feel like they wanna, get the first ones out first. So, for example, if I purchase something right now, if I purchase this or both right now, I won't get it right now on the dot October. They have the priority shippings, you know, and then comes the other stuff, you know. That's just awesome, honestly. I really love the dedication, the respect to fans. I really appreciate it. I really wish I could do something like this where I can actually ship stuff. This is the problem. I need like a third party to help me out when it comes to my stuff. I feel like I have to hire a bunch of like storage units and stuff like that. I don't know. To be fair, it's just gonna be so difficult. That's why it's best to sometimes work with different companies. But I understand what Eric is going for because this is E's company. He built it up, and I feel like I can do the same thing. It's just going to be more costly. But I so far love what he's doing. So I wonder when the next campaign will be about. Obviously, it'll be like for a couple of months, and then they drop the next one. Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Um, so far, people are very salty. Okay, let's just change the subject because I feel like we spoke enough about this, and I'm very happy about this comic. Okay, so last night I think I had a migraine. I was staring at my tablet, and all of a sudden, I just, all of a sudden, I just felt blurry. I never got some early sleep, you know? Most nights I've been sleeping very late, so I feel like that's very much a big problem. So, one of these days I must just stop my terrible sleeping schedule and restart with something much more brighter. Because let's be real for a moment. I need to properly sleep. I can't sleep 10, 11. Okay, maybe I can sleep, but not 12 or 1. Recently I'm just sleeping 1 o'clock, which is crazy. It's just so crazy. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Okay, so let's check up something else. I don't know. I don't really know what else to check. I wish I knew. Hmm. Okay, so what else can I look for? Hmm. I'm just so baffled. I don't know what to use. I don't even know what to check for or anything. Sometimes I feel very lethargic. Sometimes I feel very, very lethargic. Okay, you know what? I have to post something just now. I'll have to post it just now. I'll post it a bit later because I'm live streaming. Every time I live stream and I go towards my settings or my YouTube studio, every time I have to verify myself, So I feel like I'll post videos later. I have a bunch of videos just waiting, collecting dust. So I have to at least post something. I have so many videos to make. Plus, I have so much to work with. Look at this type of content. Files after files. Look at that. That's just a lot. Now, some of them have like 60 to 30 videos on it. Some of them have like 70. Some of them have very little. Some of them have a lot. So, there's just a mixture. There's just a mixture. Some of the videos I have will have to be color changed or something because sometimes it's just very difficult because YouTube cannot sense stuff properly. They think everything they think everything is nudity, you know? So if you show someone with the bikini that's close to their skin, YouTube will translate that to nudity, even though it's not. That's what YouTube would do. And that's the worst part about this, you know? That's just the worst part. For YouTube, everything is nudity, everything is bad. YouTube is just becoming so terrible. Now, YouTube, don't tell me this is nudity. This is not nudity, okay? You can clearly tell she's wearing something. Clearly tell it's pink, but YouTube will think, oh, it's peach. You know, YouTube is just so strange. I don't like what YouTube is doing. Honestly, that's just so annoying. There are people out there making much more like very lewd content, and they get barely any repercussions. You know, there are people out there making such naughty content, such naughty stuff, but oh, I guess I'm a problem because I don't know. I don't even know why at this point. I still have my warning on my channel, which is so sad, so disappointing. It's just so disappointing. I don't like that. I don't like having that warning. I never thought I will get a warning, but here I am with warnings. I'm not a fan of that, honestly. I really wish YouTube was not like this. Then it would be much better. Okay. Like this is not offensive. This is not like naughty stuff, you know. But YouTube will think, oh, it's naughty. YouTube is such a strange website these days. It used to be so different. It used to be so different. Okay. So what can we check about? Let's check up some stuff to purchase for the future. Sometimes I plan ahead and I get nothing done. That's just the worst part. You plan something ahead and nothing comes right. So, what can we look for? Um, First things first is let's check up some cell phones, you know? My tablet is wearing out. I don't think I'll be able to use it forever, but still, I would like to get something else. And I'll save up for it, you know? I want to save up for something. I'm not a fan of these phones. Look at this one. Ooh, this looks very cool. I like this one. I know it's old-timey, but still, it's very cool. What about a Nokia phone? A Nokia. Nokia or Nokia? Nokia. Nokia or Nokia? Regardless, we have so far. Oh, here we go. This is a 32 gig dual SIM, which is pretty cool. Because I never had a phone or tablet with dual SIM card. I don't understand how that works. But that's pretty cool. Look at all these old phones. I think having an old phone will be amazing because you can think if you think about it, it can actually be a very fun way to. It'll be a very fun way to take stuff and go around because these days, going out in public with phones like these, even if it looks like this, people will still rob you. People will still rob you. That's the sad part about this. Okay, let's check the phone out. So, let's check it out. Nokia. Okay. So, Nokia G21 Dual SIM Blue. Before you even purchase a phone, make sure you watch a bunch of reviews about it. It's one thing to read reviews, but watch reviews to see if you are interested in it. You know? So, LTE, it has all the other bits and bobs. Released 2022, just here, February. 6 inches. I don't really know how big that is. Um, so we have nano SIM. Okay, you need very small SIM cards. Main camera. That's pretty good for 50 mp. Oh wow, that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Selfie camera. I don't understand why the selfie camera always gets the crap end of the stick. But at least the front camera is better. Radio, of course. of course. The RAM size is pretty big for gigs. Device storage capacity up to 64. So basically, it's an interesting phone. You know what? We'll print this up. We'll bookmark this so we know, hey, this is something I would like to check. But seriously though, look at that. Look at that. I think that's kind of cool. You know, I don't need something super fancy. This tablet I'm using right now, it only has 2 gigs of RAM. What about this one? This looks a bit different. Both of them are dual SIM. So, yeah, I'm guessing it's a new trend with dual SIM cards. But why is there no space for giant SIM cards? Why it always has to be the small ones, you know? The small ones kind of suck. I have a big SIM card, so yeah. Okay. Two gigabyte of RAM. Oh no, thanks. The other one was much better. Yeah, the other one is way better. Look at this. This one is just slightly less. Actually, not slightly less, a lot less. And it's not that good. But still, I'm sure some people will like it. How about those flip phones? You know, the what do you call it? The flip phones. No. The folding phones. Folding phones. I remember a couple years ago how it was such uh, big technology. Now it's just something silly. It's a gimmick now. It's now a gimmick. But a couple years ago, it was so strange to see a phone that folds. You know, it was such big news. Oh my goodness, look at the size of these things. But iSense, ooh, I forgot iSense have phones as well. And look at that, that's pretty cheap. Single SIM. That's not bad. Hopefully the SIM card is big. The SIM card slot is big. I'm not a fan of small SIM card slots. I don't understand why there are small SIM cards now. Show more, okay. 4G LTE, 48. Okay, that's kind of cool for rear camera. 16 MP. Oh, that's pretty good for a front camera. That's a lot. 6 GB of RAM, a lot. Sony sensor pop-up camera. One screen, free screen replacement. Okay. Taking its time to load, but okay. Full specs. Black Pearl. Oh, I thought it was Black Pearl. Um, okay, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Ooh, recording 4K. RAM, ROM. That's a lot. I don't even need that much space. That's a lot. That's a lot. Uh, so, oh, it's only one review, and that's a 1-star review. Holy crap. I should check out on YouTube because, wait, is this a folding phone? No, it's not a folding phone. Damn it. I thought it was a folding phone. But you know what? For that price, I think it's kind of worth it, but still. It looks like a folding phone from this corner. So is there any alternative to these folding phones? Flip phones, okay. I'm not talking about the old flip phones, I'm talking about the new ones. It's kind of sad how we went back to the old phase, you know? Actually, that's kind of cheap compared to the other phone prices. Obviously, it's pretty cheap. Like there are phones for like $3,000. You know? Oh, it's a Galaxy Fold. Yeah, I don't know if I'll pay that much for a phone. For a computer, yes. For a phone, no. No, like, why would I waste my time? Why would I waste my time on that? Why would I waste my time on that? These days, people go crazy for new phones, you know? But I'm not talking about the cheap ones, I'm talking about the very expensive ones. And then those same people complain about how everything is so expensive. It's like you just spend so much on a phone. Come on, you know? Those are the same people who are just the most woke people ever, you know? They won't care about your woke product, by the way. You know all those woke video games? They don't care about woke video games. Many of them won't. But they will flock for an expensive phone. They will flock for phones. You know, that's just how they behave, which is very unfortunate. Because they rather pay for something more expensive than a couple of bucks. But if when you compare them, you know, regardless, wokeness does not sell that well. Okay, let's think about let's check something else. I think phones is just giving me a headache. Let's check for a laptop. There are some interesting PC places you can purchase from, but they're just pretty pricey. You can find cheaper alternatives sometimes. So let's check this out. So if I had to make a video game on a PC or a laptop, which one will I choose? Not the one I'm using, obviously, because this one cannot really do that much. Maybe visual novels, but that's all it can actually do. I won't really push it forward, you know? Maybe an i5, but it's refurbished. Then we have an i4. Why is it so expensive? Let me check for some laptop places. Okay. So we have custom built gaming PCs. This is gonna be pretty interesting. I'm so sorry for everything. It's so dark. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's check. Custom built gaming computers. Sometimes it's good to buy local, but sometimes local will hit you over the head with prices so high. It's just embarrassing sometimes. But if this website is cheap, then I'll go for it. But if it's not, then I won't really waste my time. Taking quite a while to load. Oh, it's taking forever. I do apologize. I do apologize. Come now. This isn't even an international website. This is a local website. It should load much more faster, right? Not even loading. What's the point? It's like they don't even want me to purchase stuff. Just say it. Don't purchase my stuff. Okay? Eve Tech. I was checking Eve Tech a couple years ago. Not the best in my opinion because it's pretty expensive. Pretty expensive, I can actually say. But oh, look at this website. Oh my gosh. I don't want to be rude, but this looks very old. Like, oh, nothing wrong with that. It's just okay. Let's try this again, but I load it on a separate page because I can't deal with the waiting for so long. We aren't talking about 10-second waiting. It's been more than 10 seconds, you know? Um, how about this one? Let's check. Funny how this one is loading much more faster than this. Oh, okay, this is loading. For some reason, it took more longer last time. I guess you have to close and open the page again. Interesting loading screen. Oh, this is still loading, which is unfortunate. Okay, let's check it up. Um, so you can basically build your own PC if you want. Now, many people will say, build your own PC. You gotta build your own PC. I remember hearing about this 100 times. When I say I want to buy something, oh, build your own PC. You gotta build your own PC. Everything has to be built. And there's nothing wrong with that personally. But starting off, it's very expensive. So if I'm gonna build a PC, I'm gonna build a very cheap one at first. Something that's usable, but something that's not super expensive. Because if I make a mistake, I don't want to make a mistake. So that's why it's gonna be important not to make mistakes. Look at these things. Look at this. Holy crap. So I think at first it'll be kind of cool just to purchase, uh, purchase pre-built stuff, you know? Purchase a couple of pre-built stuff. Oh, there are some chairs. I'd rather have a simple, cheap office chair. The chair I bought a couple years ago doesn't look that comfortable. And I'm sure these ones may look comfortable at first, but no, they look very uncomfortable. It's best just to stick with office chairs. Okay, let's just take pre-built computers. So maybe in the future I'll build my own PC. Maybe I'll build something with an i5 or a Ryzen 5 or something like that. AMD 5 or whatever. I'll build something like that. Something pretty low just so I can also use it, but something that isn't so strange. Okay. So this one looks pretty strange. i3. It's an i3, no thanks. Ryzen 5. That's pretty powerful, but if you look at the price, they're so close. Like, I think if someone wants to purchase something, I will say this. But if you look at this is way worth it. But the case doesn't look so good, in my opinion. The case looks very flat for some reason. Maybe I'll try messing around with this and I'll see what I can actually make up of my own parts I can mix and match. And we'll see if it's cheaper or not. Okay, let's check this one. I want to check this one. Okay. This is still loading. It's still loading. Okay, so it's a Ryzen AMD 7. What generation? Windows 11. Okay. Yeah, I'm not using it for playing games. I'm using it to make games. So let's check up it. Cores, okay. GPU. Okay, this is pretty good. My memory of PC stuff, PC building, isn't the best, but from what I've researched, some of these things are pretty cool. Okay, headphone jack, mic jack, USB ports, uh, Wi-Fi, dimensions. Okay, that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll bookmark it. Let's try laptops. Ooh, so we get everything. What about gamers? Build your own upgrade kit. What does that mean? Build your own gaming PC. Okay, let's check this out. My shoulder hurts. I'm leaning on one hand. Of course it's gonna hurt. So first things first. Build your own. Like you build a bear, now it's build a PC. Oh, that's just cringy, okay? That's just very cringy. With Amtech, we're trying to give our clients the best experience. Okay, so we have pretty cheap stuff, pretty low quality stuff. Okay, i3, 5, i5, i5, Ryzen 5. Let's go to 2. Okay, i5, Ryzen 5. Look at the price. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is by this By the time I keep scrolling, this is gonna be more expensive than the laptop, than the computer I saw, the pre-built computer I saw. Uh, okay, okay, let's go with this. Select. Okay, we selected it. You know what? I kind of like it because in the other place, Eve Tech, the website I've checked years ago, it wasn't like this. I don't remember. No. In fact, I'm actually wrong. It was something similar like this, but it was pretty strange. It wasn't the best looking. Uh, it wasn't the best looking. What you want to call websites, but they had something similar. Similar. I can't even say it. Something similar towards this, but basically it had like a pre-built PC and you just choose the parts. You just edit out the stuff you don't want or you want. This one is just from scratch. Choose the parts you want. It's slightly better. So a graphics card. Uh, wow. 16 foot. Look at the price of this. Holy crap. I'm better off purchasing a pre-built. You know what? A 1660. Okay, let's just select something. This is just for fun. We're not gonna really build a PC right now. If I will do it, it'll be pretty cheap, maybe with a Ryzen 5. Okay, motherboard. MSI. Um, you know what? MSI. MSI, this one. Okay. RAM. How much of RAM do I want? Um, 8 gigabytes. 16. Okay, that's pretty cheap. 16. Okay. Cooler. Ooh, it's pretty cheap. The coolers. I expected this one, how fancy it's looking, to be for like $1 billion. Okay. Um, hmm. The best ones are always the most expensive, but I think we'll stop with this one. Oh my goodness, look at the price. Okay. So, storage. 120. 120. 120, really? 120, 120, 256, 240, 128, 240. I think this is perfect. Okay. Anything else? Let me guess. They'll make us choose the case. Power supply. I forgot the power supply. You need something pretty powerful. You can't just have something weak. Um, I think 550 is kind of cool. Maybe I'm wrong. I have to research this. You know, mix and match. A case, a chassis. Okay. You know what? This one. And the price, PC assembly. Wait. Oh, they can assemble it for you. This is something Eve Tech can also do, but I don't know if it's that great. Oh, it's finally loading. Slowly loading. It's slowly loading. Okay. Um, it's free if you assemble it yourself, but it's this much if you want to let them assemble it. I feel like they'll just laugh at my chosen stuff. Let's just check select because none of this will be compatible. Look at the price. It's slightly above the other PC I saw, but still. Wow. I still have to do some research on this before I do anything major. You know? You know what? I rather choose the parts and let them build it. Because I don't know. Maybe for my first, okay, maybe for my first PC, I will rather let them build it for me, and then the others I can build on my own. Okay, that was very interesting. The other website is still loading. I wonder if people are still waiting. I wonder if people are still waiting. Honestly, this is pretty interesting. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I wonder if there was a way to actually build your own freaking laptop. Uh, virtual reality. Let's just check this before we go. I do have one headset, but that's for the phones, so it's not a big deal. Oh, to be fair, I don't even know if I even want these type of things. Nope. No. Anyways, have a fantastic day. Bye.